Welcome to the Relationship Reflections Podcast. I'm Rosado. This podcast came after a breakup. Yes, if there is a frown, you turn that upside down. And the best way to do that is to reflect on the lessons you have learned. So if you want to learn from someone else's journey on how to do relationships better, this podcast is for you. Enjoy Relationship Reflections by Rosado. Relationship reflection. This is coming from my bedroom. Reflecting today on the fact that we have to remember that we can't change people. No matter what relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, we all embark on our own journey. And I think, though, the way to win in relationship is to understand one another's perspectives. You may not always agree, but understand one another's perspective and be each other's champion. Now, conflict is something that is going to occur naturally, especially when someone's close within proximity. So I had a conversation with someone yesterday and we disagreed. But the reality is you can still operate in love towards both parties. And you get to decide what your deal breakers are, what are red flags, what are yellow flags, right? What are just let us slow down a little bit. But we have to remind ourselves to just love one another well, interact with people, and be okay with conflict. But let's not, this is fascinating to talk about, but let's not engage in immediately cutting people off or immediately having a cancel culture. Let's continue to understand one another, have conversations, agree to disagree, and proceed forward. That's the proper way to interact with one another when there is tension or conflict. You may need a day or two to process, and that's okay. But as long as you make the choice in your heart to not harden it, but instead to choose to love people through it, that is, I think, a way to win in relationship. Those are my thoughts today. I hope it is helpful. Toodles.